So, what do we treat ourselves to? Clothes, treat yourself. Fragrance, treat yourself. Massage, treat yourself. Most, treat yourself. Fine leather, treat yourself. It's the best day of the year. The best day of the year!
At it.
Yay, hi.
Treat yourself.
It's been a while.
Treat yourself.
Well, I guess it hasn't been a while.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
I feel like
you
just like saying it.
Yeah,
you just
treat
like
yourself.
saying
Treat yourself.
I think it is a daily mantra. Like, in addition to our weekly affirmations, treat yourself should be a daily mantra as well. Just so that you don't forget. Just so that it becomes ingrained in your activities of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I have started to treat myself every day. Good.
That's we want it to become a learned behavior.
Exactly. And it doesn't always have to be fancy or flashy.
No, and we're still learning. We're all still learning.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out too. So
and you being our gracious host.
Hi, I'm Florence. I'm the host. Hey, and this is the co-host. This is Nate. Oh wait,
Nate.
I should have carried it there.
We'll clean it up in it.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll look like a very fancy snake had occurred. Fancy.
Yes. So if you guys are still with us, you kind of know how we do things by now.
Yeah. But if you're new, let's just explain it.
We're going to start off with our weekly affirmation.
Yes.
We're learning how to treat ourselves, learning what to do in this wellness self-care space.
Yeah. From both the male and female perspective.
Yep. Or they perspective.
Or they
all
perspective.
Inclusive.
Yeah.
So a lot of things start with manifestation, getting your mind right. As my cousin would say, your third eye. Between those ears.
I never understood that. But
yeah, third
maybe
eye is your mind.
Is it?
Yeah.
So that's why the eye is like right in the middle?
Now your stuff is coming out.
Yeah. I'm learning.
Learning.
I never got that before.
So a lot of people go to different websites. So they have booklets and pamphlets with affirmations, and we want you to continue doing those. If you don't do that, we help you with a weekly affirmation.
Yes.
So this week's was stress leaves my body with every exhaled breath. Wow.
That's a lot of stress leaving the body.
Yeah. And it's a reminder to take the deep breaths throughout the day as stress comes. So if you say that, again, try to do it out loud. Say it out loud, or grab a mirror and say it to yourself in the mirror. And it'll remind you as you start to feel yourself getting anxious or stress building up to just breathe.
Yeah. Breathing is so important. I think a lot of us take it for granted that we go inhale and exhale. But when you really take the time to focus on it, it is such a stress reliever. Like, you realize that maybe what you're stressing about isn't that super important anyway.
You have your subconscious breathing. You don't really know that you're breathing like when you're asleep or just wake up. And I agree, we take that for granted. But then we have the deliberate breathing. The deliberate breathing, we can actually solve a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So breathing from your diaphragm, in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your mouth, out through your nose, different type of patterns that you can use to help de-stress. You ever stub your toe?
I have stubbed my toe.
Yeah,
it kind of sucks.
It's one of the most infuriating things to happen to you. But breathing, you can literally breathe that away.
Interesting.
Yep. And catch a cramp, breathe it away.
Well, they have those breathwork classes too that I've seen. I haven't taken one yet, but I do see the value in learning how to breathe appropriately and deliberately.
Yeah.
So there is some value there. I might do that. Maybe I'll take one and then talk about it in an upcoming show.
Yep. So we start with our weekly affirmation.
Yes.
There is a guide that our lovely co-host created, Florence. It's a self-care planner or guide, and it gives us just a quick how-to get our self-care and our wellness regimen going. So it starts with the affirmation weekly.
Right.
We set some daily exercise goals, just movement goals, get your body moving, get the blood flowing. We'll suggest a couple activities that you can try to take advantage of throughout the week.
Self-care activities.
Absolutely.
Easy to incorporate into your daily activities. So
most of them won't cost you anything.
Right. It's not expensive, but it's just taking the deliberate, intentional time for yourself. And the planner is available online, and we'll include the link in the.
Check it out in the link. It really helps you get going.
Or however.
Makes a great like stocking stuffer or gift for someone to say, hey man, this helped me. This can help you.
And it could be a good accountability tool.
For sure.
Like, hey, did you do your self-care thing today?
Absolutely.
Did you exercise today? Yeah. Hey, whether you do it with a friend or by yourself, you can always check back and say, I did this thing or didn't do this thing. I need to be better about doing something. So that's why I wrote it, and that's why I think it's can be helpful for everyone.
Amazing for team building, like hosting meetings, something you can lead into, icebreakers.
Yeah.
Run that entire gambit with that. So with that being said,
should we move to exercise? Oh my gosh,
Goals for the day.
Goals is the word. Goals is
every day we just wake up and try to do it
we
right.
Just try to do
God gives us this opportunity to get it right. A goal is just it's a plan,
It is.
It's an aspiration. We try to get there. So
I'm going to start with you. Yeah.
You going to put the pressure on me?
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you. So,
because this week, I was sick this week, so I didn't really get my exercise in.
Yeah. So, that's an excuse.
Stop.
We're gonna try to steal self-care when we're not feeling the best. And we're going to learn, maybe we got to come up with 5 ways or 10 ways that you can stay physically active when you're not feeling as physically well. So to keep the blood running.
Well, we'll have to come up. Well, we didn't come up with that.
We didn't have that before.
So I'm not. It's not an excuse. It is the truth of the world. And
So this morning I did a challenge. It's a wall challenge. So
really,
I did a wall sit for 5 minutes.
Like when you have your back against the wall and your knees are bent, kind of thing. Okay.
You become a chair, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
Were you an actual chair, or did you just sit like you were?
Yeah, position yourself like a chair, leaning against the wall.
I mean, was a kid sitting on you as if you were a chair?
No. Although my kids are prone to do stuff like that.
That's what I asked.
Give me any ideas. I waited till they were gone to school. So,
got it.
So then all 5 minutes, that first minute's breeze. Once you kind of getting around 2 minutes, you feel like I should be at 4 minutes, but you're only at 2 minutes. And then this stuff starts burning. You start feeling it and you do a little readjustment.
So where did you feel it? Was it a core? Was it legs?
Definitely
was it all?
Core.
Okay.
Then, I'm in my 40s, so my knees don't knee like they used to.
Your knees don't be
kneeing. And you know what's so crazy?
Don't be kneeing.
Ankles don't be ankling like that. That's crazy. Ankles don't be ankling either. So the shakes start coming after the burn. So you catch your second wind, which really
all that in 5 minutes.
Listen, it came so fast. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wait on my second wind.
Okay.
And then my brain was like, hey, we did the second wind a minute ago, bro. This is
you missed it.
This is it.
This is what it is.
This is it.
Yeah.
So, your core's on fire, your hamstrings, your quads, your calves, knees, ankles. And, I was trying to big boy it with my arms out. So then I had to arms folded. It's a modification. A modification to it. And then after a while, I just had to on thighs. And then I got really, really in tune with the higher power. Please, God, let me get through this 5 minutes. I know I could do 5 minutes.
Do you feel like you should have started at a slower time count?
That's why it's called a challenge. You challenge yourself is really if you've been sedentary and you haven't really been active, it's just to really activate your core.
Yeah.
Get your cardio started, your blood started. And then I did just some static and ballistic stretching after that, just to keep the blood flowing. But I had to catch my breath.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's a good way. You just power. Some people, will plank or power squat. It's just really activating the core from being idle, laying down all night.
Yeah.
Get up and just wall sit, or you can do a plank. And then from there, you do your stretches, static and ballistic, and start your day. So that's kind of how I started my day. It was crucial.
Well, you mentioned something that was interesting. You said a word that reminded me of an article that I read about like being sedentary, and we all know that sitting is the new smoking kind of thing. Right. But I actually read this article this week about how people in their 20s and 30s are having heart attacks at higher levels than they were, 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like 30-year-olds dying of heart attacks because all they do is sit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, like, really getting in this exercise thing, even if it's a little bit, I think, can help
absolutely
fight off that sedentary lifestyle.
Keep your body moving. So goals.
Yeah. So, okay, so then.
You were sick.
I was sick.
So what goal do you have for tomorrow or today?
Okay, because I'm not sick anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Better not be.
I know, right?
I'm get my 6 feet.
So, I think that I am really not into the sit down and exercise for 10 minutes. I can't physically make my body, my brain do it. But what I can do, yes, let me just say yes, because I have to build up that muscle, right? It's like any muscle. But what I have been finding has been helpful if I get up and turn on my Little John podcast station and just dance for like 10 minutes, which is like 3 songs, which is a really long time.
Yeah, 3 minutes dancing
like
sure.
hard. And it has to be like Lil Jon or D-Max or something that's like hard.
High energy.
It has to be like, right?
You can feel it, energy.
You can feel it. And so then, you can try and get your knees to kneeing again because, that's how you dance. You got to make your elbows touch your knees and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So that's 10 minutes.
It's not how I dance, people.
It's not how you dance.
It's not how I dance.
Isn't it like this? I don't know. Anyway.
I'm really into the 2-step. That's like, that's my jam. That's my ministry right now.
That's not enough exercise.
If you keep it, you can move fast. You can speed up that 2-step. So people don't know 2-step.
You gotta, get it in there. But in any case, 10 minutes.
Fantastic cardio. Like you see a lot of
is killer.
Yeah, those, what is it, Zumba classes? It's all they're doing is moving and dancing and music. So, that's dope. That's dope.
So it's unstructured. It's not, and I try to do 3 songs, and it also wakes me up. Man, and you don't realize it?
Shout out to Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Yep. Rest in peace, DMX.
All those good things.
Man. He left us with some good stuff. Got people dancing in the morning.
Yeah, and it also it serves to wake me up too, because I have this bad habit of getting back into bed after the kid goes to school. So trying to break that habit and stay up and be productive in my life. So that dancing, it really helps get the blood flowing and moving early in the morning. And I don't have to worry about like going downstairs and finding a teacher to watch on the computer and following the lesson. Just get up and do it. So it's very stress-free for me. And it's like a mood adjuster.
Yeah.
Because I get pissed. Like you wake up and you're like, wake up. And now I'm happy because I've been dancing. You can't be sad and dancing.
Nah, that was somebody's like, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't be sad and dancing.
That gets you going. No, that's dope.
So that's the goal.
So we got some movement in there.
Yeah.
In the mornings.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Speaking of tips, we talked about how our guide to, or how to give
our self-care planner.
Self-care planner gives us some activity tips, some wellness activity tips.
Absolutely.
We try to shoot for 2 of these a week, at least. And we'd love to hear what you guys are doing as well. We throw out some suggestions for those of you getting started or getting stuck with what should I do.
Right.
I don't want to drop a ton of coin out there. So what's your activity for the week? So
my activity this week is it kind of is the juxtaposition of the exercise and movement, but it is bake cookies or a small treat for yourself. just for no reason. Like, usually you think you have to bake something because there's a party or you have to take it into work or something like that. But you can actually just make a cookie for you. It is 100% okay to do that. And so that's my self-care tip. Just bake something nice for yourself. Hopefully you're nice to bake. But if you don't like to bake, they sell these like pre-made cookie dough things. You don't even have to mix all the ingredients. They're already done. You just pop it in the oven, and then 5 minutes later you have a warm cookie. So I think it's better than the store-bought cookies. Because it's also the process, right? It's also getting into the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Knowing that you're doing this for yourself. So it could be a cookie or a small treat, whatever that is.
Small treat. Yeah, and people in those specific happy states, you can legally give yourself a treat.
You could. Yeah. You could.
Be careful, though.
That's not necessary, though. It could just be plain. Yeah. So just be mindful of that. Actually, I went to a wellness fair, and one of the vendors had like cookies, like no-bake cookies that were vegan and sugar-free. I haven't tried it yet, but I did buy it.
Yeah,
they were fudge cookies and butter cookies. So I'm going to let you know how they are.
Yeah.
Give you that review on those. I'm kind of scared to do it, but because, you know, whenever you eat food from an indie vendor, you're like, whatever.
Unsure.
But I'm going to try it because the woman was very nice, and that might be my treat for this week. So
treat yourself. Treat
yourself to a treat. Ow, ow, ow. So what's your self-care tip?
Yeah, so my self-care tip is it's a pretty cool activity. So along the lines, if you guys have been following us, Florence has this goals bucket, which we'll get into a little bit later. This kind of falls along those lines. It's write yourself a letter. And there's many renditions of it. You can write your younger self a letter, or write a letter to yourself in the future, or to your present self right now. And you kind of want to include maybe a goal. It can be something short term or like a lifetime goal. Probably include a great memory for yourself. And realistically go through, write yourself a letter, or dear Nate, dear Florence, just checking in on you, want to see how you were doing, maybe something that you were concerned about. Give some encouragement to yourself to accomplish that goal, short term or lifetime goal, and then give a shout out to that nostalgic memory. Sign it, address it, put a stamp on it, and mail it to yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's dope. I don't know about you, but I love getting
like actual
personalized
mail.
stuff in the mail.
I know, like actual mail.
It's super dope. So you mail it to yourself, and then once it cycles through the mail, you get your letter that you wrote to yourself, you read it.
Do you think that you should like hold off on it, like wait a month and then mail it, or something like that? Mail it right away?
It's up to you, man. However you want to treat yourself. Maybe top of mind, it's probably easier to just drop it in the mail. Or if you want to wait to drop it in the mail, go for it.
Because people don't get to the mailbox that often anyway.
Exactly.
So it might take a while for you to actually mail it to yourself after you've written it. So that's so interesting. Yep. I didn't do it often, but when I was in college, I wrote myself letters to get through difficult times.
Yeah.
And to me, it felt like God was speaking to me through me.
Yeah.
And so it was
voice.
very soothing just to get it out of my head and onto a piece of paper.
For sure.
And I still have some of them that I look back on and I was like, man, this really got me through a dark time. Yeah. Like just talking to myself or God talking to me through this medium, it was very soothing. So
it's a few bucks, get you a stamp, or $30, $40, get you a book of stamps if you want to keep it going. But that would be my suggestion.
I like it.
Self-care wellness activity.
Write
yourself a letter. I
love it. So I think we're at the last activity for the day, which is our happy moment, right? So
wait, time out. I want to shout out the EOS House and Experience EOS for letting us film.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Hi. This is where we are. We'll give you a tour one day, too.
It's a fantastic venue.
Yeah.
That we get to film our podcast in this nice, comfortable, relaxing space.
It's very nice. It is so pretty. I love it.
Yep. All right,
so
go ahead.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
But Nate alluded to sort of the happy bowl, where every week we write down a moment that really made us happy, and then we put it in a bowl, and then we review it at the end of the year. So every week we are intentional about realizing the moments in life that make us happy, write it down, share it with you all, and then at the end of the year, look back on it and see how the year has changed, what things we really experienced, what goals we actually met. So it's a really good exercise. I think you should try yourself. And again, doesn't cost anything to do.
Just write it down.
I actually have a free bowl. I put them in. So I'm going to share mine first.
Okay.
And then you go ahead and you can share your happy thing.
Okay.
So before I got sick, I was actually, and this is probably why I got sick, but I went to see a friend in Texas. Her name's Ashley. Hi, Ashley. I miss you. But I haven't seen Ashley since way before COVID. So as many people haven't, right? And we got to spend like 2 whole days together. And it was really nice to see a friend. Like, me and Ashley have been friends since college. So, some years ago when we met. And it's always, shut up. It's always nice to see her and to see how her family has grown and just spend time with a friend you haven't seen in a while. So that was my happy moment, like getting to see my friend and hang out with her. It wasn't as warm in Texas as I thought it would be, so that was a little disappointing, but we made the best of it. So it was really good. I'm very glad I got to do that.
Go see somebody. Go hang out. Look at that. You got to go see one of your throwback home slices.
It was cool. So I'm going to write that down, and now Nate's going to share his happy moment.
So my happy moment is extremely simple. You guys may think it's pretty trivial. In a former life, I was a gamer. Played a lot of video games.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like gamer, or just like played a lot of video games?
Yeah. What was considered a gamer then? Before
professional gaming occurred.
Got it. So like where you had the case with all the video games and you could spend hours and hours and hours playing games. So I occasionally get the chance to sit down and play a video game every now and then. But if you're like me, we like to like customize the game just to make sure you win all the time.
Is that called cheating?
It's customization. So you customize the game.
So you always win.
Correct.
But doesn't that take the challenge away from it?
So this is my happy moment. I'm not going to let
You're not going to let me judge you.
Right?
I'm not going to judge you. Right. It is what it is, sir. You're right.
Right. So the system was messed up to whereas I couldn't get into like my customization, right? Mm-hmm. So the only way I was able to really play the game was to play online in a versus competition against a stranger. Mm-hmm. And I had like this small window of opportunity where I can be alone and play a video game with no misses, no kids, minimal responsibility. And I usually avoid playing challenges online because you don't know if you're playing some 8-year-old kid who get your butt kicked by an 8-year-old kid on a video game.
But then you wouldn't know, so
yeah. But then that kind of seeps into your brain, like, man, I got smoked, and this could have been like a 9-year-old just smoked me. So I usually avoid it.
Got it.
But I took the challenge. Like I said, this may sound trivial, but this is my happy moment, and it was so intense. Like I was literally sweating. It's a close game. It's only 5-minute quarters. Playing NFL Madden, and I picked the Bears. And when I'm playing with my customization, the Bears are unstoppable.
Of course,
and amazing.
Of course.
But in this versus, they actually mirror the real life Bears.
Bears.
Yeah. So it was a very tough game. and I won.
Yay!
Yes. I got a last second defensive stop. He wasn't able to win, or she, or whomever. Or was on the other side.
Now you're talking sports words. So.
And I won, and the exhilaration that I felt. So shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. I know what it feels like to be a champion.
Wow. That's what we're going with.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I know. If I had a bucket of Gatorade, I'd have dumped it on myself. I wish there was a podium I could have stood on.
Wow. So are you going to play more verses now?
I don't know. I don't want to tarnish the moment. I don't want to. It's just so
you want to end on top?
Yeah. 1-0. For the rest of my life.
That's what it is.
I was looking at flights to Disney World. But see how happy this thing made me even talking about it. So I don't play online against strangers, and the game wasn't letting me do my normal customization. I jumped online. I got a match. I played the match.
And you won the match.
And it was a tough. It was the stuff I'm usually used to being able to do.
It was a hard fought win.
I had to figure, oh man, and then I won that thing, man. Shout out to me.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to me.
What is that, Snoop Dogg?
Shout out to me. So,
I want to thank me.
I want to thank you.
Well, that's fantastic. So, I'm glad.
I'm going to put it in the bucket. I'm literally going to go back and say, the week ending this week in February 2023. I smashed. I don't care if it was a 9-year-old kid.
It doesn't matter.
That kid was humbled on that day.
Excellent.
And
absolutely.
I felt great.
You won.
And so now I got my chest sticking out. So.
Well, that's fantastic. Happy moment. I think that's going to do it for us today.
Yeah.
We're running out of time, but so glad that you can join us. Hope you found some great things or heard some great things that we talked about, but we always try to provide resources for you.
Yep.
So be sure to check us out.
Yep. And thank you to all of our sponsors. You'll see them in the comments or we'll provide the links.
Or however,
if you got graphics or whatever. That. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Yeah. So we'll be back next week.
Yep. Until next week.
More information, more tips, more hints, more how we're doing on our self-care journey. We hope you will join us.
Yep. Don't forget to treat yourself.
Bye.